Welcome to the news in brief for today. Coming up, what the Ghanaian business environment for SMEs should look like takes spotlight at the graphic business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting. Courts varies NAM1’s bill conditions. Graphic to relaunch news app in September, and workers of PBC Limited picket against management. The general manager, group operations of Kina Group, NAM1’s, says financing remains the biggest challenge to the growth of small and medium-scale enterprises in Ghana. According to him, the cost of operation in Ghana makes Ghanaian SMEs even less competitive.
NAM1’s was speaking at the graphic business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting on building a national equity fund to support SMEs at the Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra. He listed a number of Ghanaian products that previously had a strong presence in Nigeria, but are no longer available in Nigerian markets.
When I started going into Nigeria 10 years ago, some of the most famous products in every corner shop were Ghanaian. In those days, you could find village fresh alata semina everywhere in Nigeria. You could find Starkist tuna everywhere in Nigeria. You could find ahumka ginger everywhere in Nigeria. You could find nkatie burger everywhere in Nigeria. These were the days before Alomo and Healthy Life hit the streets of Lagos. Today, I don't see any of those trailblazers. One major reason why they don't seem to exist anymore has been the cost of finance in this country.
Also at the breakfast meeting, the Managing Director of Stanbic Bank Ghana Limited, Mr. Alhassan Andani, called for increased financing and policy support for small and medium-sized enterprises to help grow them into giant businesses.
Given that Ghana and Africa are yet to produce an international brand in the global business environment, Mr. Andani, who is also the president of the Ghana Association of Bankers, said financial institutions in the country and the continent as a whole need to pay particular attention to the growth of SMEs. According to him, although SMEs are critical to the success of the country and Africa in general, they are bedeviled with a series of challenges, among which is access to finance.
How do we ensure that equity partners debt in a much balanced manner to give these SMEs, first of all, legs to grow and to run, and the banks will give them the wind in their wings to fly.
Now, the Accra Circuit Court has varied the bail conditions for the Chief Executive Officer of Men's Good Ghana, Nana Mensah, popularly called NAM1, by removing the conditions that 2 persons to stand surety for him needed to show evidence of owning properties worth the bail sum of 1 billion cedis.
Mr. Kwame Boafo Akufu, counsel for NAM1, has appealed to the court to reduce the bail sum. However, the court, presided over by Mrs. Jane Harriet Akwele Akwe, declined the appeal and rather varied the condition of sureties. NAM1 is standing trial over allegations of defrauding more than 16,000 people of 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. He was granted bail by the same court on July 26, 2019. However, he has remained in custody after failing to post the bail bond, which also require him to report to the police every Wednesday.
The Graphic Communications Group Limited, publishers of Graphic Business, Daily Graphic, and 4 other newspapers, is to relaunch its graphic news app in September.
According to the managing director of the Graphic Group, Mr. Atuafo, who broke the news at the graphic business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting at the Labadi Beach Hotel in Accra, the enhanced news delivery platform, to be called Graphic News Plus, will provide enhanced value and better content to readers and advertisers in line with the company's commitment to meet the expectations of its stakeholders and patrons.
In September, coming up, we'll be launching a reimagined Graphic News Plus, which is our digital interface that will help us connect premium content and other story verticals to our audience segments across the country and around the globe. As we are aware, media is moving beyond the traditional verticals. We're being disrupted at significant levels, and we've already begun behaving as entrepreneurs and as a small business to disrupt ourselves starting.
Staff of BBC Limited on Tuesday morning picketed at the company's head office at Jolu in Accra against what they described as mismanagement and incompetence on the part of management. The workers, drawn from across the country, wore red and black attires amidst brass band music and held placards to register their displeasure against management.
On the placards were inscriptions such as "Cocoa is Ghana" and "Ghana is Cocoa." Board of directors sleeping on their job. Mr. CEO, stop flaunting the name of Menchia. We want to work to earn a living. Say no to 73 and 83 years old. Foreigners taking over cocoa industry. And operational lapses creating huge shortages. The General Secretary of the Industrial and Commercial Workers Union, Mr. Solomon Kote, addressed the media on the workers' grievances.
And our petition was given a great hearing last Friday. Amen. The president himself sat with us and he said, "I see you. Your plea have been heard. PDC shall be given the needed bailout." And it shall turn around again.
Thank you for staying with us. For more news, you can visit graphic.com.gh or you can follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic Ghana. My name is Juliet Echansa. Thank you for watching.